Hello, we're back today. With another recipe. This is Acorn Squash Fondue. These are really good. Now this is a new one for me. I've never made it, I've never tried it, but I saw this recipe on ABC's The Chew. If you guys have never watched the show, you should. Thank you, Clinton, Kelly, Carla, Daphne, Michael, and Mario. Love you guys. I'm going to change it up a little bit. The original recipe has leeks in it. I can't use those. I have a member of the family that's allergic, so we're going to trade out the leeks for spinach. We're also going to add some dry chopped onion in place of those, along with a little bit of garlic salt. So we're going to turn on our oven, our skillet. We've also got the oven preheated for 400 degrees. So in our skillet, we're going to put a tablespoon of butter. We're going to add our spinach, and this is just about maybe 3 cups. It's going to really go down a lot, so it looks like a lot now, but it's going to turn into just a little bit. To our spinach, we're going to add about half a tablespoon of garlic powder. You know, I'm not going to say it's that much. I'm going to say 1/4 of a tablespoon. We're going to add that. Now we're also going to add a tablespoon of the chopped dried onions. While that's breaking down, we're going to salt and pepper these squash. Now this is acorn squash. We've just taken off the edge of the bottom as well as the top so that it has a flat surface to sit on. And it also makes a pretty presentation. And we're going to salt and pepper those lightly. Maybe add the rest of the salt in here, just because. We're going to add a little pepper. It's just starting to break down. A half of a cup of heavy cream. Okay, now if you follow the recipe on The Chew, I'm using half. I'm using 2 halves of squash instead of 4. So my recipe is cut in half. Just in case you go there, know that it's half and half. So there's our cream. Spinach is breaking down, but it's almost nothing. We're going to take this, we're going to add it right to that whipping cream. See how much we put in? That's all that's left. We're going to add a 1/4 of a teaspoon, actually this is an 1/8 of nutmeg. Here we go. So there's that. And then we're going to use a half a cup, and maybe a 1/4 of a cup, I can't remember. But this is called mascarpone cheese. So we're going to put that in there, and we're going to mix it up till it breaks down. Smells really good. Okay, now that that is all melted into the cream and the spinach, we're going to take and add it to the squash. Going to take a cup of greer cheese. So we're going to add half of this to each one of these on the top. I may have a little more than I need. Now we're going to cover these with foil. Got it ready to go. And we're going to stick them in the oven at 400 degrees for 1 hour. We'll be back in 1 hour to show you the outcome and give you the results of our taste test and what we think about the recipe. See you then. Okay, so we just pulled this out of the oven. We removed the foil. We've put the dish back in the oven. Just give it a good watch until it gets a little crispy and brown on top. Then it's ready to go. Looks good. Cut into this just a little bit. Oh. Squash is totally soft, like baked potato soft. And it smells so good. I don't have bread like they used on ABC's The Chew. I'm just using bagel crisps. Plain. Okay, so here's the final product. Of course it's steaming hot. So I'm just going to make a couple. Ow! It's hot. Very hot. It's really hot. I think I've burned myself like 4 times already. And I'm going to sprinkle with just a little red pepper to give it just a little spice. Like that. Voila! Ready to serve. I'll be the first guinea pig. Thing is hot. It's burning me! Oh, it's so good. That is really good. Thank you, ABC The Chew. Clinton Kelly. Awesome. Really good. That's our camera editing guy. What do you think?
Pretty kick-ass.
There you go. We done?
Oh, this is awesome. Holy crap.
Are we done?
Yeah.
And squash
Awesome.
and spinach. Good, huh?